Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming back at you today. Welcome to the first ever edition of Waking Up with Gamer. No, this is not going to become a series. I'm just talking out of my butt right now. But more importantly, Nintendo fans, rejoice. It is Friday, March 3rd. It's just after 8:30 a.m. And how many of you were managed to be lucky enough to have one of these guys, right? The Nintendo Switch launch day is officially here. I know there's a ton of you out there that have been waiting to go hands-on with this thing. Some of you are like, is this thing actually worth it? Is it cool? How does it work? And all I can say is the Nintendo Switch is gorgeous. Look at this thing. It's, it's decently sized. Here's like my iPhone 7, 7 Plus right up against it. I mean, it's a decent size. It feels good in the hands. And all I can say is, Nintendo, you outdid yourself. This is kind of what everyone's been wanting their entire life. The idea of being able to take your home console and continue your journey anywhere on the go. It's what everyone had envisioned with the PSP, with the PlayStation Vita. The idea of having amazing graphics and just being able to continue your story anywhere is huge. And with Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, the only Nintendo Switch game I have at launch day, I get to do that. So, let me go ahead and show you how this thing's gonna work. As a streamer and as a content creator, showing you footage on this tiny little screen, like if I was trying to, I don't know if you can hear that. You might be able to. But, I mean, it says continue new game, options, amiibo, and downloadable content. I'm just gonna hit continue, right? And it's got a ton of autosaves on this thing already, right? So that's cool. But more importantly, this is where we're going to stop for a second. Because trying to show you footage here is not what we're supposed to do with this. What if I told you, you get to play this on your television with a controller? Because as far as I'm concerned, this is the setup that I'm going to be using way more than on the go. Yes, I am probably going to take this on the go quite a bit because it's going to be really interesting and awesome to have something entertain yourself whenever you have like 3 to 4 hours of doing absolutely nothing. This is a great way to kill time. But no, I want to be able to make sure I'm able to record and stream for you guys amazing quality. So here we go. Check this out. All I do is place it in the dock. I'm going to swap views here really fast. Here we go. As soon as the television recognizes the fact that this thing is hooked in, it's actually a lot faster if I didn't have it through my capture card. And there we go. Just like that. Just L and R on the controller. Well, I gotta turn the controller on. There we go. Alright, cool. There we go. We are in the physical menu for, I don't know why we have a Nintendo Switch thing anymore. We don't need it. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Everything's here. So back to Legend of Zelda. Here's that save screen I was just showcasing to you guys. It's actually really cool. It's awesome. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit start. Go from the Great Plateau Tower. And this is basically where I left off last night. This is just more or less a way to go ahead and show you guys how amazing this is, how fast it loads, and there's no disc. This is all cartridge based, which is pretty much Nintendo's go-to, with the 3DS and basically as long as we can remember since the GameCube and the Wii and the Wii U were the only ones that have used discs. Everything else has been cartridges over time. But right now, this is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild running on the Nintendo Switch docked on my television. I know I did a little bit of a preview of this last night, but more importantly, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys again because this is amazing. All right? I mean, it is absolutely stunning how awesome this looks. I mean, I don't really know why I'm going down this tower, but I am. I'm just walking. Don't mind me. I don't want to kill myself. So what do you think of the graphics? I mean, I know this is completely special and different. And we found a hobo. What's up, dude? My, it would seem we have quite an enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. I heard a voice, man. You're hearing voices now, Link? That's not good. You're going nuts. They're gonna put you in the loony bin. Can I have your little gliding thing? Anyways, as you can see, this has a different visual style than what we're used to. You got to think back to, what is it, like Ocarina of Time. You got to think through all the 2D platformers, the top-down Zeldas that we played through, Twilight Princess, and how the visual style of Zelda has changed so much over time that this has to be the most interesting and unique, because you get the entire world of Hyrule to run through. Everything you see, you can pretty much go to, and it's just insane how awesome this is. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength. For a moment, it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Poor old man. He's just trying to tell me a story that is very, very simple without any detail at all. But anyways, guys, I mean, this is just kind of a quick look at everything that you can do when it comes to trying to play either at home, on your television, from the comfort of your couch with a controller, or you could take it off the dock, play it laying down in your bed. You know, you can play it right there. Some people, I'm sure, are going to play it on the toilet. There's going to be millions of people playing it on the go. It's going to be really interesting to see. I'm taking this thing to work with me because I know there's a lot of people at work that want to go ahead and try this thing out before they've actually buy one. But, yeah. All I can say is Splatoon 2 test coming soon. Splatoon 2 coming out completely in the summer. Mario Odyssey coming out later this fall. I mean, there's a lot of third-party support coming to this thing that we really don't know about just yet. We're going to get a lot more information at E3. This is probably going to be the most informative E3 for Nintendo in recent memory, because there's so little information on games that are coming to this platform that they're pretty much going to have to rule the rest of the year with software, because their hardware is here. They have an entire year to sell this hardware based on the software that comes along with it. Anyways, guys, like if you haven't, sub if you're new. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? Which color did you get? Did you get the blue and red? Did you get the gray? Are you looking to upgrade it with a certain size memory stick? I put a 128 gig in mine. Overall, all I can say is wow. Nintendo, you outdid yourself. This is definitely something that a lot of players have been waiting for. A lot of people have been wanting to try and go hands-on with for a while. So if you manage to go to something like PAX South or something like that, or if you got to play it at one of the Nintendo test play sessions before it came out, that's awesome. That's great. But more importantly, overall, all I can say is it's a very unique experience. Is it for everyone? No, it's not for everyone. Is it a great way to go ahead and try and make sure you have an opportunity to play games? Say you don't have a television, you can play it right there on the platform. Is this going to be an interesting way to see where Pokemon goes in the future? Absolutely. I think they have a great opportunity to build something special with the Pokemon franchise on the Nintendo Switch. When it comes to streaming, I really hope that they really try to look at the Switch as both a mobile and home console. Yes, I understand that the 3DS is still a thing. They're going to try and make games for it. They're going to try and sell things on it. But if there is a way for them to try and create a game for both the Nintendo Switch and the 3DS and have different controls on the Switch to make it work for that, I think that would be really interesting and unique, because a lot of people out there still aren't able to use a capture card on their 3DS, and they want to be able to showcase that footage without having to use a camera or getting a hack system or something crazy like that. This is the portable home console from Nintendo we've always wanted. Anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you all so much again for the support and donations and helping me get this Nintendo Switch. I am very, very grateful and thank you. I promise you, you're going to see a ton of footage on this thing in the coming weeks. Zelda is huge. It's got a crap ton of dungeons and a lot of outfits and a lot of land to explore. So we're going to run through it. I promise. Like if you haven't, sub if you're new. Happy Nintendo Switch launch day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.